again, and this time I have the audio recorded. So, in this video, as you can see, our our discussion today is going to be about prismatic evolutions. Is it time to invest in this set? And I'm basically going off of the current, topic that people are, making videos on this about the super premium collection for prismatic evolutions. And I guess I want to look into it and I want to dive deeper and see what the big deal is and how the people or how investors in Pokemon are wanting to, I guess, allocate their positions in this set. And so upon taking a look on this set, I do first thing first is the exclusivity of the product in itself in comparison to the entire lineup of prismatic evolutions, okay? The only thing that could, I guess, compare in scarcity or maybe even surpass scarcity is the Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box exclusive that can only be obtained from the Pokemon Center drop. And those have had multiple waves of drops. I've actually obtained one of those drops, but then I sold it. And so now the SPC is, I guess, the second best or maybe the first contender in the rarity of the prismatic evolution lineup. Now, if you have seen this box in person, I can say that that box looks really nice. The artwork, the gloss finish is really, it stands out, and it's a big rectangular box. I mean, it will look really nice in the acrylics, so it does have that appeal, that collectability appeal. And so there's also that goes along with that, along with the set for prismatic evolutions. So I made a little bit of a what's it called? A I guess you could say an Excel of how this would look like. So as you can see here, the MSRP or the retail price for this Prismatic Evolutions Premium Collection is $119 or $89.99 depending on where you get it from. But needless to say, if you get this at Target, it'll be $120. So, and the current market price is $260, as you can see in the video. So there's a difference of $140, but you do get 15 packs of Prismatic Evolution at the current market price, going for $15, giving us a total value for the packs of $225. Now there's also a promo that is in this box, which is a really nice promo, as we'll take a look soon, that has a market value of around $30 for a near mint copy. So that gives us a total of $255 of value in this product, just going based off the contents of the box. So obviously there's a bit more stuff like an EV pouch, a deck, some sleeves, a mat, but I don't really count that towards the content value for the time being, since it's still, a relatively new product. So that gives us a difference of $5 that you pay for the $5 premium that you pay on top of the market price, differentiating from the contents. Now you could say it could be basically an even buy based on the deck EV pouch and the sleeves. So that does give us a bit of a less of a sealed premium. So there's actually no sealed premium for this. Okay, whatever you're paying inside this box is what you're paying the market for. Okay, there is no discrepancy in the sealed tax, you could say, right? There is no sealed tax. There is no extra value gained from having this sealed. Now, that could change in the future. That's why we're kind of making this video, because potentially in the future this set could rise. This I guess product will maybe appreciate in value in due time, and you could get a premium for the actual product itself rather than the contents of the box. For example, like I think Evolving Skies, right? Evolving Skies is a $2,000 box, but the pack price is like I think it's 36 times 45, that's $1,620 of product value versus the 23 to $2,500 of sealed. So that is the basic, outline of the thesis for investing in this product, the super premium collection. Just like with any sealed product, you can get that, I guess, premium for it being sealed rather than the actual contents of the box. And that's where the investment or the, whatever you want to call it, if that's something you do. Again, I don't know. I've only been here a year and a half, 2 years going on to into this hobby, but I will tell you that the prices have today's prices are not what the prices were 2 years ago or a year and a half ago for these older products, for even certain singles and stuff like that. So that does tell me, in my opinion, not financial advice, that the products do go up. The value is, I guess, stored or even grows when you do put your money into the sealed Pokemon market, maybe even graded. There's different avenues of ways to park your money, invest your money, whatever you want to call it, grow your money, however you want to go about your business in the Pokemon space. If you want to make money, by all means, do so however you want. Hopefully, you do it ethically and not scamming people and stuff like that. I think that's the baseline for me. Is like as long as you're not really ripping people off, then that should be fine. People are if you go, you're paying if you buy market prices and stuff like that, you're basically like most of these people are grown adults, so whatever you're doing in this space, you already know what you're doing. You already have that responsibility for your actions. So let's move on from that, comparing it to Phantasmal Flames. I don't want to talk too much about Phantasmal Flames, but like I said, there's no sealed premium for the booster box of a Phantasmal Flames booster box in respective to its pack price. Okay, that does tell me that the products, because they're very new, they don't have that premium. So is that a good thing? I do think that is a good thing to have, especially in this market right now where we're at a lower point and in demand and in, I guess, um, you could say buyer selection for certain products. Because again, a lot the 30th anniversary is coming soon, hopefully, and we will that demand for that product exceeds all the other products that are already released, especially like I said for Prismatic Evolution that was super hyped in the beginning and it was hammered into us the whole time. Now it's being dumped or the price is being lowered because of demand cooling off, summer slowdown, however you want to explain it away. But that just shows you that, like I said, we have a certain product because it's a really nice product. Like I said, look at the EV pouch, the promo, some sleeves, and a playmat. If we shop the single cards, filter from high to low, we have a $1,500 Umbreon, $500 Espeon. So there's some cards that have a lot of market value and that are really like sought after in that sense. That's why this box stays at the price that it's staying at. Again, another contending point is the EV promo. The EV promo, look at this EV promo. It is a really nice EV promo if you look at it in person. It's really beautiful, especially when it has that good centering, maybe in a PSA 10. That there is a really, I think the price point for the PSA 10 is super high. So there's a lot of things that there's a lot of strengths leaning into the box, into the Super Premium collection that may not have its potential yet awakened or whatever you want to call it. And so, looking into those things, we're gonna look at Phantasmal Flames. Phantasmal Flames booster box has the Charizard's been going on a steady climb, stagnating, leveling off with the pack price of $10.79. This is not really the pack price; it's more around 12, just because of shipping, and the price discrepancy. So these packs aren't even the price they're supposed to be. But like I said, really doesn't have much going on for it except that big Charizard, the demand. So I do think these products do have that same demand. Now, should you buy this product? I don't know. Am I buying this product? I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to be buying it. It really is interesting seeing it, possibly buying it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that are you guys buying this product? Are you guys going to invest your money into these SPCs? Are you waiting for different opportunities? Let me know in the comments down below. I do want to let you guys know about this because, again, I would say for myself that, buying these products do have a certain premium long term. So for me, in my opinion, I guess me going forward, I'm going for right now. My game plan is waiting for PSA to open up its value tiers so I can send cards for submission to potentially get PSA 10s to, sell them, trade them, whatever it may be. Hopefully it turns out well. I also want to, I'm basically buying the 30th. I'm not sure how I want to go about it, but maybe I'll open it, maybe I'll keep it sealed. Who knows? I also want to buy Delta Rain, the Rayquaza set. That's the set I'm really wanting. I really want to collect that booster box, keep it sealed, maybe open a booster box. I'm gonna have to camp a couple hours for that. But let me know what you guys think about the SPC. Are you buying it? Does this make sense? Or is there any other product that you think is more worth investing now? Hidden plays, whatever you want to call it. But let me know in the channel. Let me know in the comments. So thank you guys for watching this video and see you guys later. Peace.